Golden coming soon. Huntrix. This is from Kpop Demon Hunters. I know you clicked on the video. You already know. Oh my goodness. The push-ins. I love animation. I was a ghost, I was alone. Okay, I'm gonna keep watching a little bit. Given the throne, I didn't know how to believe I was the queen that I'm meant to be. I lived two lives, try to pick both sides, but okay, why is this a bop? I'm excited. If you don't know, we can back up a little bit here. Kpop Demon Hunters is a movie that recently came out on Netflix. Sony Animation is absolutely destroying Disney with this one. So good job, Sony. Way to keep killing it. A friend of mine who is an animation editor, he's working on David right now, which is an amazing movie. It's coming out soon. He told me about this and he was like, bro, you gotta get on this. And he was right. So the story of Kpop Demon Hunters, what's going on in the story? Essentially, there's been this long lasting battle between these three women throughout history and demons. And this group Huntrix right here is the new version of those three ladies that fight the demons. And they're really good at it. And they've had this giant force field that they've been building forever. And if they finally make it strong enough, I think if they make it golden, essentially, it keeps out the demons forever and they're cooked. They're done. And so this is the release that is supposed to lock the demons up. And everybody, all the fans are super excited for it. So this is them releasing like their own single in this world, which is kind of fun. Hi, my name is Jordan Orm. I'm a professional music video editor for artists like these guys. I don't normally ask this, but I know 75% of you don't subscribe to the channel, and we are 15,000 subscribers away at the recording of this video from 1 million. If you regularly watch this channel, could you please just check below, make sure you're subscribed. It literally could be this video that we hit 1 million subs. If you would check that would mean a lot to me. Thank you. Now, filmmaking wise, this is an editor reaction. The amount of sound effects and the way that the visuals match up to the beat so well is incredible. Now with animation, it's very, 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 very different than live action. And we have some lyrics added into this one. I'm watching the music video version from Sony Animation, but it's pretty similar to how it looks in the actual movie. This kind of acts like a trailer. So they have a lot of really creative ways that they're putting the lyrics in. Now, in animation, the thing that's a little bit overwhelming as an editor is they might be iterating on shots forever. In normal live action, you just film a shot, you put it into your editing software, and it is what it is. Now, in animation, you film storyboards, you film animatics, you film previses, and there's just little iterations of the animation, and you're continuously editing all the time. So your edit's been locked like for a while, and locked is a loose term, but it's the structure's been there for a really long time, ever since like the most horrible video game looking animation. And then the animators will go back and reanimate everything to look perfectly. But the editing's actually done before they shoot, essentially. So it's kind of reversed. So that's why everything feels so planned and so dialed to a T, like so storyboarded when you're working with animation. So we have this zoom in start right here because this was planned way ahead of it. And then boom. I think that was kind of also created especially for this YouTube release music video type thing. But we start in a close-up, go to a wide, same camera movement. And then we have this tracking movement going through the forest, same camera movement. And then we have this push-in, wide, close-up. So it's almost like we started close-up wide, went sideways, wide, close-up. It's a very structured, choreographed camera. A lot of opening of eyes on certain beats. Like the very first shot of the song. Boom. And then again. Boom. That's a dinosaur eye moment right there. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. When you're walking along a pile of rocks and then all of a sudden an eye opens in the pile of rocks and it's actually a dinosaur and it's not a pile of rocks. That's what this reminds me of. Same vibe, same energy. I was the queen that I'm meant to be. I lived two lives, tried to pick both sides, but I couldn't
Ooh. So the thing I really want you to pay attention to right now is the amount of camera movement and how on purpose it is. Lots of times when you're filming music videos, people just, throw camera movement in willy-nilly. It's like, oh, we just need to move the camera because we do. It adds energy and it looks cool. But there's so many times here where the camera movement is very subtle and it matches between shots. And because it does that, it makes everything feel more cohesive. So take a look at this. We get this big zoom out and then we continue a zoom out. A little zoom on every single turn, living 2 lives. And then we have 2 static shots. And then we start another pull-out camera shot. And we continue that camera pull-out shot right here. Lots of times, a great time to cut also is when something flies in front of the lens. So they're like, you know what? We know that rule, so let's have the skateboard go right in front of the lens. Boom, it's gonna make a nice cut. Look at this. The camera movement is programmed in so much detail that the shot actually pauses right here. When she's with her family, she's like a rich person that, is a little crazy. And then she channels it through K-pop. She's literally talking about that right here. Problem child. But the camera stops right here, right before we cut to a bunch of other static insert shots because she's going nuts. Everything is so cohesive camera movement wise, and then the camera slowly moves out again. Bro, it's ridiculous. Static and then slowly moving. Okay, so that's her launching the song. It doesn't really make sense because really record labels are gonna click the song, usually not artists, unless they're indie artists, but maybe they are indie, but I'm pretty sure they have a manager. So I don't know, maybe, who knows? Okay, so you see these little lines here? That's the little force field that we're talking about that keeps the demons down. So that's their whole goal, is to build up this force field, make it so freaking strong that the demons will never come back, all right? And this is early on in the movie, I believe, and so it doesn't work, spoiler alert, but they're gonna give it a good shot. They think they're gonna, yeah, right here, that's the force field we're talking about. They think they're gonna win, like, 15 to 30 minutes into the movie. Nice. I like how they make the little tweet clips and YouTube clips all pixelated. I like that touch. Okay, now we're starting to cut a few different scenes together. By the way, if you've seen this movie, comment below your review. I would love to know. I actually haven't watched it yet. I know! Don't go booing in the comments. I know, guys. All right, go ahead. Rip me to shreds in the comments. It's fine. I did learn a little bit about the story just for this, but if you like this breakdown, I'm about to go on a family vacation, so I'll watch the movie, and then maybe we'll do some of the other songs. We'll see. I love this animation style, though. It's so good. Now the drama happens here. So if you haven't seen the movie, this is bad, okay? She has this little demon pattern. All the demons have this weird pattern. And so she's actually half demon. And it's slowly taking over her body, which is really bad. So that is also why the stakes have now been raised, that they need to get this little demon force field out there and done so she doesn't turn full demon. There is a clock on this whole issue. And the story goes way deeper than this. And this foreshadowing to the moral of the movie, which is it's important to not hide your flaws. Just put them out there, be who you are, and you'll be surprised at who, accepts you and loves you despite the things wrong with you, if they're decent people, which most people are. Okay, back to the editing. So right here, I'm pretty sure this is like literally a push transition in Premiere. Like, I don't think this is part of the movie at all. I think they just were like, okay, we got to stitch these two scenes together. And then this shot had some kind of sideways camera movement. So they said, you know what? How can we make that work? We're going to take the camera movement that already exists and force it into the previous shot. And that's actually a really good editing technique, is take a camera movement that exists and then add maybe a keyframe or a digital camera movement to the shot that comes before it, so that all of a sudden it creates a match cut in camera movement. If you take away one thing from this video, it's match camera movement between shots, and everything's gonna feel chef's kiss. And so they actually didn't have that here, but they forced it with the transition. With this little push transition. It works great. Okay, so she's afraid to be who she really is. And if they get the force field working, she gets to not worry about this issue. But spoiler alert, this release doesn't break the force field forever, so she has to face her issues. She's hiding. Oh, look at that. Dude, the animation is so good. Like, I feel like I could actually eat these metal clasps. Like, I just want to bite it. Just, I feel the texture. It's so good. Okay. The push in. Ooh. Bro was just like, oh, man. He's heard this song before. And I think they should also raise the key of this song because it's a little bit low. I think they could for sure sing higher than this. Right now, I don't know. It's given alto. We need soprano. I'm just completely kidding. This is the highest song I've ever heard, like ever. That's not a child singing. This is insane. That's so high. This is freaking sick. Just all the iterations that they had to go through from editing. So imagine, like, all you have is pretty much digital sketches of every single shot, and you get the song, and then you have to create an edit out of it. That's what they're working with. And then they slowly iterate, change the movement, change little things of every shot. And the edit changes, you know, just to make sure that the timing works between the movement and the rhythm of every shot. But there's so many iterations to get every single one of these shots to work. This is kind of a promotional trailer per se, but it's a music video for the movie. So they're taking different parts of the movie and kind of combining it all together. I think this performance is also from the ending. I should probably definitely watch this whole thing. This is sick. I don't know how I feel. I understand why they did a lyric video because it helps you sing along, it helps you learn the song, but sometimes the text is like a little bit much for me. It's a little distracting. I kind of wish they just kept it what the footage was. What do you think? Let me know. I'm curious. Bro, this is sick. Oh, Sony Slade. I just got chills, bro. That's so, look how epic of a shot this is. Whew. Thanks for watching. You can go check out my Instagram for more content like this. And if you want to learn to be a pro editor, I have some resources for you below. God bless you. Peace.